Hey guys, I am recording this video after a little long and wanted to do a quick update here about one of the situation. Okay, the situation was I was trying to order a cake, and the cake owner, I called the two cake owner just nearby my area. Okay, one of them was at 10-minute distance and then another was at 12-minute distance. The first I called to a cake shop which was at a 12-minute distance cake shop. Okay, and what they did, while the receptionist or the person who picks up the call, she said okay, she has give me an idea about all the cake details and all that, and then while before taking an order, she was requesting me to send the detail of my location pin first, and then only she would, by checking the distance, she would take the order. Okay, and by the time, doesn't matter now if I have already, I'm on a Google map. Okay, and I checked the distance and I said her we are at 3.2 kilometer distance, we are at 12-minute apart. And even after giving that detail, she was reluctant to place the order because and the other person, the same thing I said. Okay, we are at a 10-minute distance and then 3 kilometer apart, would you be able to deliver the cake to my location? And he immediately said, yeah, I can do that because 10-minute is not a problem for me. Wherever your location is, 10-minute is not a problem for me. He took an order and asked me to, okay, send me your location pin so that I can deliver it to you at your right time. So he said that, and I have taken the order to a second person despite I have had called to the first person. And then later I sent the pin location to the first person as well on from my WhatsApp, and what she replied is, okay, we can deliver the cake, let's take an order. But she was not intelligent enough, or I don't know, not I'll not use intelligent enough, or but she was not able to decide just by giving me an idea that we are at 12-minute distance. The other person was able to decide how far it is, 12-minute distance, 10-minute distance from the his shop to my location means. He made a best guess and then took an order, and right away he closed one deal. The first lady, she couldn't close the deal with me just because she herself created an objection. If you are a business owner having any kind of businesses and have these kinds of people who are picking up the call, make sure they know the sales, even if they are not into a sales position, just a normal shop, just like the cake shop, small cake shop nearby the location, and then they are not a trained person. Fine, you do not need the high ticket closer at your paying hundreds of thousands of dollars at your cake shop, but you still need to keep a person who can understand the situation and take the decision based on the communication of the end customer, based on the vibe of the end customer, based on different small factors. So these things, I don't know how many story it is going on with these kinds of things where the sales are not happening because of the simple fixable reason. Make sure in your shop there is there are multiple call tracking tools that will track a call, how customer responds to how your the receptionist or the phone picker person, receiver person responds to the end customer. You need to track that, what language they speak, what language the other customer were speaking, and how they were not able to interpret the communication flow and vibe. That kind of things are very much needed. Make sure you monitor these kinds of things. Otherwise, unknowingly, you run a business, but there are a lot of sales dropping down because you have not been tracking. The receiver is not the salesperson. That's of course for a small shop, it happens like that, right? But make sure you track these things. Make sure you give a feedback, you correct it, and then of course, with the same amount of the effort that you are putting in right now, you'll have a more number of sales coming into your door. If not, you are leaving out money on a table. Thank you so much.